When we last saw the 1940 Lincoln Zephyr, Carl showed us their work on making new retainer clips for the back fender, and Pete continued his work on the back end of the car. Today, Carl will update us on the car's engine, highlighting some changes that need to be made to the aluminum cylinder heads they found as replacements. Finally, the day has arrived and it's time to paint the car. Come with us as the Zephyr's outer appearance starts to come to life. Welcome to the restoration wing of Double Clutch.
Okay, we got the V12 flathead motor out of the Zephyr, and we've got it up to the front shop. We've got it partially disassembled. Something that's always intrigued me about flathead motors is when I was a little kid, I worked on lawnmower motors and mini bike engines, and this engine basically is built the same way. If you look at it, it's got two valves and a small cylinder, which is basically like a lawnmower motor. It's like a 12-cylinder lawnmower engine, and they worked and ran great that way. They were awesome motors. We found a few problems with it, and there are some updates that have to be done. These engines had oiling issues. There is a revised oil pump to give it more oil pressure, and a few other little things that have to be done to this motor to give it a fighting chance when we put it back in the Zephyr to make sure that it lasts a long time. This motor had cast iron cylinder heads on it, and there was an aluminum cylinder head option for this engine also, and we found a pair of them and actually have them here. And this is an aluminum cylinder head compared to the cast iron ones that were on this motor. And we've got a problem with one of them. It's a pretty common problem apparently. It's cracked here between these two ports. And what we're going to do is grind this out, heliarc it up, and resurface this head and pressure test it with a die to make sure it's good. And we're going to try and put these back on this car to make it look a little better in the engine bay when you open the hood. And we're on to the next step. We're going to get this thing to a machine shop, get some of these updates done, get parts on the way, and try to keep this build rolling along.
All the body work's done. Pete's already sprayed a sealer coat on the car. We went around the car, had a couple of little specks of trash in it. We sanded those out. He's about to spray color on the car. We're excited about this. Here we go.
I'm ready to turn the heat on and go, Carl. You ready?
Rock and roll.
All right.
This is going to be a lot of fun. It all starts becoming real. Color's going on, and you can now get an idea of what this car is going to look like this color. It's a neat thing to watch happen. The paint job on the car is really incredible. It's a very pleasing color. Pete says we can get the car out early in the morning and look at it. I'm getting here bright and early.
That's it for this week's segment. Be sure to join us for another update next Thursday. And don't forget to watch our next classic car episode coming Monday here on Double Clutch.